Smackdown Boys presents! Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, it's Backyard Boys, and here again this week is Rye.
Rob and
Scott.
That's him. If you didn't watch our last episode, I implore you to go back and watch that because we set up what we're about to do, which is play GM mode on SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, Scott and Rye have both drafted all their characters for Raw and SmackDown, non-respectively, because I said it in the wrong order. And we're about to jump into Rye's first turn with Raw. But first, we have to get Scott to not watch the screen and not listen to what's being said.
I'm writing things down. We started quickly for some reason.
He's really stressed out. His guns are set to fire blazing. He's terrified of losing. I think you'll find throughout this, on his matches, on his turns, you're going to hear stressed laughter, stressed talking, a bit too much of checking on the roster and the previous month's results.
Yes,
it's going to be tense.
I'm already stressed.
Well, after this first turn, they'll only have 5 minutes a turn, so it's going to be.
Is it Rye or
intense.
me first?
It's Raw. It's Raw first.
Raw
I believe.
for Rye,
Okay.
and SmackDown for Scott. We've made it easy for the fans.
Yes.
All right, so Scott's now on YouTube. He's got his headphones in. I'm going to start my turn. So if you haven't seen this game before, this is general manager mode of SmackDown versus Raw. There's a couple of options available to me. The most important is the schedule, which is where I actually set up the matches for the week.
And all the matches, there's like 5 matches and 2 promos, is that right?
5 matches and 2 promos every week. And there's also pay-per-views once a month, alternating shows between SmackDown versus Raw, where you don't get any promotional slots, you only get the matches.
Okay, and what you're trying to do is build up the popularity of your show?
Popularity of the wrestlers and also the ratings swing of the show. So you do that by having high-rated matches with highly popular wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of other factors that come into it, like the how well the rivalries between certain characters are doing, and that affects the star rating of the match between 0 stars and 5 stars.
As we'll see a bit later on.
I'll just make sure to see if I've got any emails. Sometimes things come through with promotions or whether or not stars are injured, so we'll be checking that every week.
Or maybe not, because you've got a time pressure after this first
After
turn.
this one, yeah. So. All right, I'm just going to have a look at the matches that I can set up now. The first time is going to take a little while because you can't copy from the last week. In fact, I don't know if you can copy from the last week at all in this game. Now let's have a squiz. I think we'll do a single match. We're going to do Rob Van Dam. Where are you at? Rob Van Dam versus Eddie Guerrero.
Interesting. Rob Van Dam's not quite as popular as Guerrero is. Are you trying to build that up, or are you just trying to get a match?
No, just getting a match going. Hopefully a rivalry going as well, and then I can play off their popularity growth, hopefully, later on. This one here, I'm going to have a single with a manager. I'm going to try to weight it so that the other player wins.
So you're putting Guerrero in again?
No. It automatically sets it from there. So let's have a squiz at who I've got going. This one I think I'm going to have the Big Show. Yeah, the Big Show.
Well, a nice sort of sub 60 popularity, but yeah, I think he has some good stats from memory.
Versus Dunwan with Trish Stratus as the manager.
Yeah, so for people unfamiliar, Dunwan is your custom created character.
That's correct.
Which is why his picture is of his crotch and not his face.
I'm trying to push the popularity of Dunwan, which is only at 20. So if I give him a manager who's higher popularity, hopefully he should win.
And hopefully it'll also push up the popularity of the manager, I assume.
Now the first promo I chose was a merchandising sponsorship. It goes up, scales as you continue to use it. So hopefully that should...
Just trying to build it in early.
Build it in early, yep. New superstar promotion for Dunwan to hopefully boost that as well.
Okay, so the merchandising promotion get you more money. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Like it helps.
So your money goes down month to month because in 3 months, almost all of my contracts are going to come up. I'm going to have to re-sign all of those people. So the more money I have at that time, the better.
Okay.
Another single match, I think. I think we'll put in Chris Benoit. Yep.
He's already in there.
And Orlando Jordan's not in there, so let's chuck Orlando Jordan in.
Only 50 popularity. It's having second thoughts.
I am. But no, I think that'll be all right. I think that'll work.
Okay, 4th match. What have we got?
I think this will be my tag team match. So, normal tag, I'm going to have Muhammad Hassan and Shelton Benjamin are my tag team champs.
Yep, so probably important to put them together in the match.
But I'm not going to use. This is not going to be
For the title.
For a title match. Now I want relatively high popularity people for them to go against, because I do want this match to rank well.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Because if it doesn't rank well, then their popularity is not going to do very much.
Correct. Yep.
And you want to build that as much as possible so you can get more audience members. So I've got another manager
Fiery
match
versus
here.
Kurt Angle. Yep, that'll work.
No,
And my main event.
no women's matches in this round.
Correct. The unfortunate thing about this game is that the women are rated quite low in terms of their stats, so and their popularity. It means that in terms of viewership, the actual watches goes down quite often, which is a bit of a problem. Like I said, there's a lot of inherent sexism in this game, so actually not having the women's matches at all, it gives me a higher chance of doing well versus if I did.
Especially that first week where you really want to try and get ahead of Scott.
Correct.
Right at the start.
So I need to push that. I'll just make sure that I've used all of my wrestlers because there's no point keeping a hold of them. So I think I've used all 3. Yep, correct. All right. So I'm ready to go.
Well, that's good. So that was just under 6 minutes, and your normal turn will be 5. So
Yep.
you'll need to trim some of that fat.
Trim that fat down.
for next round.
All right, I'm going to put my headphones on. You can switch over to Scott and let him get to his turn.
That's good. I'll pull him right into it.
I'm back.
Yes, we have Scott with us, and we're about to do the Smackdown schedule.
And I am going to lay the Smackdown. All right, so
So we have run through the very quick basics of the game.
Yep.
Just what matches do, why checking emails is important.
Yep. Did you go through the rosters?
We didn't really go through the rosters.
All right,
No.
so I'll go through the rosters. And if Sings says no time limit on this playthrough, the first turn, so you can
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. So you can sort your there's morale, which if they lose repeatedly, they can get unhappy. They can eventually defect, which I'm assuming will happen to Rye, and I'll be able to pick some up because he's bad at managing. Popularity, of course, that's the obvious one. Fatigue, as you put them in rigorous matches, they'll get more fatigued. The more fatigued they are, the more likely they are to get injured. You want to keep an eye on contracts, as you can see that I've got a couple ending in 5 weeks, which means obviously
Booker T and Paul London.
Yeah.
You might want to keep a close eye on those guys.
Yeah, in 5 weeks, if I'm not paying attention, they're gone. If they're injured, obviously it says there. Yeah, that's about it. Right, you can see your rivalries through here. Nothing. See your current champions. If I wanted to trade with Rye, free agency. That's all the ones that we didn't pick up. All the wrestlers. If we need anyone in an emergency, we just come here.
Of course, that'll cost you money.
Yeah, of course. Reports would come here at the end of every week. Email. I'll just get rid of this so I don't need it. All right, let's begin. I'm assuming Rye completely fucked his. So.
Oh, what? Assuming things already. You haven't even seen the first
know,
result.
I know him.
Could have done anything.
All right, so I'm going to start off strong. I have a vacant world heavyweight title. I'm going to go straight to let's go last man standing. It's going to take a bit out of them. We are doing Undertaker and Batista in the world title picture. Batista. Where's Undertaker? There he is.
So
And-
some fairly high popularity match to
Oh
get us
yeah,
started.
that's my most popular
Oh.
and my third most popular
There
in
you
the
go.
world title
Yeah.
picture.
I guess that's the main event. It's also going to cost you 40,000
Yes,
because
it
you're.
is. I don't remember if just a match on its own starts a rivalry, which is kind of a big thing, and I'm not sure. I might just leave it.
And wait till next week.
Yeah, wait till next week, see what's going on. Even though I'll have the 5-minute restriction. I'll have time. We've got a new superstar. We got to heat up. Let's heat up someone. Let's go with Christian. Where is he? He's there. Christian's my boy. They're having a tag match. Just a normal. Let's go elimination tag.
Now, do you have tag champions at the
I
moment?
do. It's Booker T and Ric Flair. Now, the contenders are. What's going on here? Oh, Christian's over here. Okay. Booker T, Ric Flair.
Now, you're going to have to be careful because you've only got Booker T for another 5 weeks.
Yeah, I'm
So,
aware.
you don't-
I'll be renewing. I'm just didn't want to spend all my money.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't want him to run away with your championship.
That's them together. We'll go. Ooh. Let's promote the sale of merchandise. That's a long-term thing. You can, as you can see, there's. Did you go through the promos much?
No, not really.
All right, so let's go through it real quick. New superstar. I did it earlier. Build hype for the first appearance of the superstar. I can do that for everyone this week. Rivalry in place of a match. In case someone's injured or you don't want to use them, you can use that instead of having them in the match. Start a rivalry. Pretty self-explanatory. Inactive superstar. Just if someone's inactive, their popularity goes down, I think, by 1. So you can,
Okay.
or maybe it's after a couple of weeks. I'm not sure.
But it brings down their fatigue
Yeah.
so they don't get injured.
Yes. Injured superstar coming back. Build hype for them. Advertising promo. Now this gives you an influx of cash immediately. Very handy if you're in a tight spot. But promoting the sale of merchandise is a long-term game.
Okay.
I'm all about the long term.
So it builds.
Yeah, it builds up. Main event hype. Obviously, building hype for your main event on that night. Pay-per-view hype. That's for your big events. Pay-per-views of big events each month. We each have one each month. So I think Rye's up first, and he'll just be doing his show. And then a month later, I'll be having one dedicated to me. Interference is, as you can see, I pick a wrestler to go over the Rye's show and cause problems.
Yeah.
And slander is just me talking shit about Rye's show.
Yeah. And they all cost different amounts of money. and-
Yeah, or you gain money with the advertising.
All the merchandise.
Yeah, I'll start. No, I won't. I'll hype another wrestler. Oh wait, what have I done? I went merchandise and Christian. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just got to get your matches set up.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to explain everything.
Yeah. That's what this first round's for. But
Let's start it off with a bang. Let's go with. Actually,
now don't
let's not start it off with a bang. Let's start it off with a whimper. We'll have Shanks, as I have to use him.
Yes.
Where is he?
So our rule for the custom wrestlers is they have to be used in at least one match
Yep.
each week.
Actually, no. This is how it's going to go. He's going in a main event match. He's going in a Hell in a Cell. He's... I'm just changing my plans on the fly. I hate Shanks. I want him gone.
You don't like being forced to use one wrestler every round?
I really don't. He's going to be facing Chavo Guerrero. They're my 2 least popular wrestlers.
Okay.
Not for the United States Championship.
Does Chavo Guerrero have... no one has the United States Championship, do they?
No one does yet.
No.
That is going to be contested in match 3.
Ooh, a title match in the first round.
Yep, 2 title matches. The 2 vacant ones. So it's going to be... Actually, I've got Rey Mysterio as the cruiserweight. That's right. So I'm having Randy Orton and JBL for the US. Yep, Randy Orton already done.
Yeah,
Start
the
off.
game's way ahead of you.
Oh yeah. Yep, and then we've got Sean with manager. Ray. Yeah, we'll have Sean with the manager, I suppose. Oops, not that one.
No, you've already
Shawn.
booked Ric Flair.
And Stacy
Yep.
for the Cruiserweight.
So no, you're not having any women's matches? Just
No, because I only have one woman.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
that
and,
could cause a problem.
Yeah, she was. I more took her because she was the second most popular woman in the game.
So you're trying to spike Rye's popularity.
Exactly. I've got enough for a tag rivalry. That's good. Let's get that going. What was my other tag match? It was just a normal tag, was it? Where is it?
That's the
Elimination tag, tornado tag for a non-title. Okay, let's just go a normal tag. Trying to keep it a bit simple. Fuck it. Let's not go simple.
This is the first round. This is the only time you're going to have. I mean, you're up to 8 minutes.
We're going to tornado tag ladder match. Eugene. Let's go.
You've got a lot of choices.
Oh boy, I have a lot of choices. I'll go Carlito and Rene Dupree.
Well, Carlito's right there. There you go. Carlito and Eugene, or are they going to be on opposite
They're
sides?
opposites. Eugene and whoever the last person is, Paul London.
Paul London.
This is my other rivalry.
There you go.
Okay.
Costing a bit of money on your first round.
Yeah, it is, but it's worth it.
And you've got that merchandising to try and make some of that back, I
Yeah,
guess.
that won't give me much to start with. Yeah, I think that's about it. Starting off pretty hot, I reckon.
There you
Last
go.
man standing with my my first and third best, and yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I'll start, and we're ready to go. So if Rye can
There
take
you
off
go.
his.
I will. We'll grab it.
Yep. Now we're on mine, so I'll just we're
So
simulating
it's
all our matches.
Oh, I'd like to see what you've got.
Yeah.
The game.
Hell in a Cell. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
First match of the show.
The game does give you the option to play all the matches, but it will take years.
And that's not fun to watch. This is fun to watch.
I feel like I know what you were trying to do in this one.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, Chanks is not yellow or red, so he's only in the one match.
Okay.
So Chavo beat him. We got Eugene and Paul London beating.
Tornado tag. There you go.
Ladder tornado.
Not with the title on the line.
No, they're not going for the tag championships.
Randy Orton beats JBL.
Yep, to become the first ever United States champion. We got Ric Flair and Booker T retaining their gifted tag title.
Again, not for a.
Oh no,
not for
it
a
wasn't for a title. I think Christian and Edge put in a good performance, and they earned a title match though. So.
We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio retains the Cruiserweight Championship over Shawn with Stacy Keibler. And Undertaker beat Batista for the World Heavyweight Championship.
There you go. Interesting one.
No one had that one yet, did they?
No, that was a vacant one. So Undertaker is my first World Heavyweight Champion.
There you go.
Now Scott gets to see what I did for the first time.
No, sorry. All right, continue. Now we're going.
Right. So first match. Oh, I guess I'll simulate them all first. First match was just a single: Rob Van Dam versus Eddie Guerrero with Rob.
Rob Van Dam takes it away.
Dunwan wins his first match with Trish Stratus against the Big Show.
Oh.
Just another single. Interesting match. Orlando Jordan versus Chris Benoit would have been a good match to watch. This was when Orlando Jordan seemed to care about wrestling. So
That was an actual rivalry back on.
Was it?
Yeah, on SmackDown. Yeah, for the
Interesting.
US title.
There you go.
Yeah.
You think alike to the SmackDown people, right?
Kane and Chris Jericho beat the tag team champions Shelton Benjamin and Muhammad Hassan.
Both
But it
those classic
wasn't
tag
for the
teams.
title, though.
No
What?
title on the line.
What is this?
Kurt Angle versus Daivari with Tori Wilson. I was hoping to get some sick popularity out of that one. Unfortunately, Kurt Angle proved to be too great for
He is
Daivari.
the equal top overall star, but still.
Too great against Kazro Daivari with Tori Wilson. And the main event, John Cena beating Triple H.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow. All right, let's see
you go.
the news. Minor injury to Chavo. He's not the one I wanted injured.
It's SmackDown 100.
Fan change.
Well, there you go.
Raw rating is 2-star. SmackDown will be 2.5.
2.5 star.
There you
Alright.
go. SmackDown pulls ahead.
Bruised ribs.
How long is he away for?
No, it's only minor.
Oh,
so
only
he
minor.
can still go. Main event. John Cena beat in a thrilling match.
There you go.
New champion.
Main event goes to Raw, but
It's a moment that will be remembered for quite some time. Cruiserweight Championship defended. It has its own prestige. sleeper match, Randy Orton. That was versus JBL.
Okay.
And victory for Rob Van Dam. Small amount of Raw news there. Bit sad.
We will eventually come out on top.
And there we go. And now we just have a look at the SmackDown and Raw results.
Yep, so SmackDown, ooh, that's a rough start.
It's
with Chanks bringing it down.
It's a great main event, though.
Yeah, it is. Eugene, 2.5. Yeah, they're both pretty high. They're lower than I thought. I thought they'd go well. Damn Christian, it's all Christian.
You should have made it for the title.
Yeah, well,
That was your mistake.
Ray, yeah, that was a good match. And Undertaker, of course. And we'll go Raw.
There you go.
Yeah.
More of a...
That's a good one.
Ended up being all right. Yep.
Yeah.
Now you might find that my done one match actually did a bit better than this guy's Hell in a Cell match.
Wait, did it?
Yeah.
I think mine was 1.5.
Was it?
Yeah, 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you had Trish and Big Show. They're pretty good. I had Chavo.
And an injury.
Yeah.
That one didn't do as well as I wanted, but Orlando Jordan's popularity is quite low.
Yeah.
Not as low as done ones, though.
That one did all right. The tag team champions not defending, but being a championship match, it did give a little bit of a pop to it, which is nice.
Was it?
Just says normal tag.
Yeah.
No, they're having the champs in it.
Oh, right. Kurt Angle, yep.
Didn't expect much more than that for that match. And a 3-star for the main event. Just a single match with no chance of injury is pretty nice.
Yep, that's good.
John Cena taking
that's a
down
good
Triple
start. Fan support, as you can see, I am veering away there. That is embarrassing.
It actually, I'm a little stressed looking out at that graph because I'm
It tells the story.
yeah, I'm terrified, to be honest.
All right. I think that's it for this week.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. This week of General Manager Mode. So that was a good one. Good victory. And next episode we'll be doing a 5-minute time limit. This was a pretty long episode. Next week tomorrow will be pretty fast.
Yeah, don't forget to tune in. Enjoy, everyone. Bye.